Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
Between Oliver Ames High School and Taunton High School. The Hot Rock League, in partnership with the nonprofit foundation Kyle Cares, based in North Alabama, has designated this week as Mental Health Week to support the emotional well-being of our student athletes. The Hot Rock League is one of the first conferences in the state of Massachusetts to take a proactive, league-wide approach from an athletic standpoint on team mental health. Athletic partners from all 12 league schools are participating in the Kyle Cares Be Care awareness campaign, as represented by the banners hanging in every school gymnasium. The campaign supports the belief that mental health matters as much as physical health, and prioritizes. The Kyle Cares organization is a leader in the field of destigmatizing mental health, promoting open and honest conversations, and encouraging all students and their families to seek help if needed without shame or hesitation. In collaboration with them, the Hot Rock League is proud to be taking a unified approach and advocating for mental health awareness for our schools, communities, and student athletes. Thank you and good luck to both teams. Both teams have worked hard in preparation for this game. We ask all spectators to please show respect to our players, coaches, and officials throughout the events. It's now time for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Tigers. At guard, freshman number 4, Jakari Emerson. At forward, sophomore number 32, Travis Johnson. At guard, a junior number 0, Troy
Hello, everybody, and welcome. You are watching Oliver Ames High School boys basketball on ECAT. Excuse me, you're watching high school boys basketball on ECAT. That's Easton Community Access Television. Check out all of our live and on-demand programming at eastoncat.org. If you haven't already, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Just search for Easton Community Access Television. For Easton residents, you can watch live sports and other on-demand programming on Comcast 97 or Verizon Fios 21. Other Easton Public School programming on Comcast 1072 or Verizon Fios 2122. Hello and welcome. My name is Jack Ryan, and we are here for a matchup here at the Nixon Gymnasium at Oliver Ames High School. The Oliver Ames Tigers taking on the Taunton Tigers in a matchup here. Nice Hockomock League matchup. Getting going with the tip. Out there on the floor is the Oliver Ames Tigers. We got two Tigers teams, so it might be a little confusing, but the Oliver Ames Tigers win the tip. Out there on the floor for Oliver Ames is Chris Elias, Cole Craffey, Ari Spiliakos, Soren Lalonga, and Nick Aziev. Out there for the Taunton Tigers, it's looking like Jakari Innocent is out there with Troy Santos, Travis Johnson, Christian Lomore Volsi, and who am I missing? Number 1, Tyson Carter. Oliver Ames with the ball driving in, putting up a shot. That was Cole Craffey with a shot. Doesn't find it. And it's going to be a Taunton Tiger ball. That's Lamore Volsi getting the ball into Troy Santos. Santos brings it up the floor for the Taunton Tigers, working over to the right side, finds Innocent. Taunton staying, nice ball movement coming from beyond the arc, working over to the other side of the court. Now a nice cross-court pass, that's dangerous, and it gets picked off by Nick Aziev. Coming the other way now for Oliver Ames, into the corner. Cole Craffey with a fake step in, pumps back out, finds Elias now back into the corner. Nick Aziev, three-point shot, not gonna find it. And it is Travis Johnson coming down with the board. Tigers coming the other way now. Jakari Innocent three, rattles around, but that one doesn't fall either. Some quick shooting coming from both sides, neither one falling. Elias to his right side, finds Aziev with a bounce pass over to Lalonga. Now Craffey drives in, stop, mid-range two, bounces around, no good. Troy Santos coming down with the board. Santos swings it all the way over to Carter. Tyson Carter, three-point shot, no good. And Cole Craffey's on the board. Cole Craffey bounce pass inside, rattles around, ball is loose. That was Lamore Volsi getting his hand on it. Troy Santos going up for a nice little layup. Gets tossed out of bounds. Taunton Tigers gonna keep the ball. No scoring here, about 2 minutes into this first quarter. Defensive basketball so far. Lamore Volsi getting it up top, trying to find Santos. Nick Aziev gets his hand on it. They're going to say it's going Oliver Ames' way, though. They're going to call that out on Troy Santos. And Oliver Ames gets possession back. Already a switch for Oliver Ames. Jacob Locke coming in. That's him with the ball right there. Running point for this Tiger team now. As they took out, I believe it was Chris Elias. In at the bucket, that's Soren Lalonga getting the scoring going early. 2 points. Soren Lalonga for the Oliver Ames Tigers. Jakari Innocent working back to his left side in. Back out, Travis Johnson. Back up top, they swing it all the way to the other side of the court. A three-point shot coming. Taunton Tigers shooting a lot early. That one's not gonna go. Johnson comes down with the board. Dangerous pass, trying to feed it back to Jakari Innocent. It's gonna go all the way back court. Run out of bounds off of Taunton Tigers. Gonna be an Oliver Ames ball. So a dangerous pass. Leads to a turnover for Taunton. A shaky start to this game. Definitely not clean on either side, but at least Oliver Ames has some points. That's Cole Craffey with the ball. Guarded by Santos. Bounce pass over to Aziev. Jacob Locke in the corner. Aziev to his left side. Locke, to his left side. Finds Spiliakos. Trying to feed Craffey inside. Someone got a hand on it on the Taunton side of the things. And Lamore Volsi's coming down with it. Up at the bucket. That's Travis Johnson for two. Travis Johnson gets Taunton scoring going here in the first quarter. Jacob Locke
Over to his left side now, feeds back to Locke underneath. He's all alone at the bucket, putting it up. Rattles around, falls. Jacob Locke freshly into this game and freshly with 2 points. Coming to the floor, that's Troy Santos taking the three. Taunton shooting early. That's the first one that falls. Troy Santos hits from beyond the arc. Taunton jumps out to a 5-4 lead. Locke over his left side finds Aziev. Aziev gets stuck, bounce pass trying to find the Lonja, gets the ball to him along that baseline, going up, not gonna go. Rebound's going out of bounds, it's going Taunton direction. Troy Santos coming back the other way for the Taunton Tigers. They get the ball over to Tyson Cotta. Now driving in, that's Lamore Volsi back up top to Innocent. Cotta, Santos, corner three shot. Rattles around, falls. Santos back-to-back threes, hitting for the Tigers. So they double up their lead up now, 8-4. Nick Aziev inside, he finds Locke. Locke underneath, all alone, gets stripped. It's going out of bounds. I think it's gonna stay Oliver Ames' possession. Locke to get the ball in. Had a little bit of trouble, but he gets it into Graffy. Now over to Aziev up top. It's guarded by Innocent, gets a screen to his left by Lalonja, doesn't use it, but he feeds it back to Lalonja. Now inside, trying to get to Graffy. Communication was off, didn't find him. Now it's Jakari Innocent driving up the floor for Taunton Tigers, finds him in the corner. They're gonna say Tyson Cotta stepped out of bounds with the ball in hand, and Oliver Ames is gonna get the ball back. Low scoring first quarter defensively. Both teams still trying to figure each other out. Jacob Locke brings it up the floor for the Oliver Ames Tigers to his right side. Handoff pass to Aziev for a deep three-point shot. Not going to go. Troy Santos, good job coming down with that rebound for Taunton. Santos pulls up once more. He's hot. Not going to hit on that time. And it's Cole Craffey coming down with the board. Craffey brings it up for OA, back towards midcourt. The swings pass into the corner to Locke. Up top, Spiliakos. Now Lalonja. Lalonja looks one way, drives in, stops. He's going to get, they're going to call a foul on number 5, Christian Lamore Volsi, as Lalonja was going up with the mid-range too. So Lalonja's going to go to the free throw line for the first time tonight for either side, get the first 2 shots. First shot doesn't go for Soren. Tigers make a couple changes. Daniel Casey coming in, and Chris Elias is back out there. Second shot from Lalonja, not going to go either. Rebound is loose, but the Taunton Tigers come down with it. It's Christian Lamore Volsi grabbing the board. Troy Santos, guarded by Elias, gets a screen to his left side, working through it, now feeding underneath at the bucket. Rattles around, not going to go, and Travis Johnson misses on that one. Ball's loose on the floor, diving for it. So someone was out of bounds with the ball. It's going to be Oliver Ames' ball. Jacob Locke switched out for Chris Elias to come back in and run point. They feed in the corner for Cole Craffey, guarded by Troy Santos. Gets a screen to his right side, a little bit of separation, but they work it back into the other corner for Chris Elias. Now back up top, Daniel Casey. Casey to Aziev. Aziev driving inside, connecting 2 points at the bucket. Nick Aziev with a good little look. Connects underneath the basket for 2 points. Taunton now coming the other way, Jakari Innocent. Feeds it over to Carter. Tyler Carter bounce pass to Santos. Santos fakes one way, look, mid-range 2, doesn't find it. Cole Craffey comes down with a rebound. Oliver Ames coming, trying to get it in transition, and he loses the ball to Santos. Troy Santos coming the other way. Stops, pulls back out. He almost didn't see Lalonja. Lalonja's coming right, he's taking the 3. It's not hitting. Chris Elias loses the rebound to, who's that, Jakari Innocent. Innocent rips it out of his hands, and Taunton steals a possession away from Oliver Ames. Driving inside, Lamore Volsi at the bucket, excuse me. 2 points, and Taunton starting to run away with things. here. Momentum definitely switching. Make it easier. A little underhand pass over to Elias. Tigers keeping things out from beyond the arc right now. Craffy driving in, spin move, jumps back for an open look. Daniel Casey, 3, that's not going to go. Board goes to Soren Alonja on a long rebound in the corner now. Chris Elias, open look 3, no. And Troy Santos is there to collect it for Taunton. Quickly swinging it up to Johnson. Johnson getting blocked by Casey. Nice defensive play by Daniel Casey. Saves a bucket and 2 points for his Taunton team. Quick first quarter here, not a lot of stops in play, not a lot of scoring either. 10-6, we've got about a minute to go. Taunton, that's Lamore Volsey with the ball in the corner, guarded by Jake Willard, who makes his first appearance of the night. Back up top for Taunton, that's Jakari Innocent inside trying to find Carter. Carter, nothing to do with it. Back up top, Innocent, 3-point look, no good. And the rebound's gonna bounce all the way out of bounds over everybody for an Oliver Ames possession. Get the ball into Elias. Elias over to Willard in the corner. Willard guarded by Tyson Carter, trying to feed inside to Soren Alonja. Alonja underneath, travels. And it's a turnover for Oliver Ames. 31 on the clock. As the shot clock has been turned off here. No changes for Taunton all quarter. Johnson to his left side, swinging it to Carter. Carter taking the 3-point shot, doesn't go. Daniel Casey comes down with the rebound. Oliver Ames moving in transition. Soren Alonga at the bucket, goes up. It's going to be a foul on Christian Lamore Volsey. We're going to have a nice sending Soren Alonja to the line. 13 seconds on the clock. Alonja back to the line. His second trip. 0 for 2 so far. Missed on his first 2 shots. Back to change things here. Alonja's up with it. Doesn't hit. He's got another one. Soren's second one doesn't go either. He's 0 for 4. Rebound is loose though. Tigers fighting for it. That's Daniel Casey on the ground. Ball is still loose. Gets picked up by Lamore Volsey. And Volsey coming the other way. That pass hits the Alonja in the head. Rattles around. Ball is still up. This is the weirdest. Daniel Casey has to put up a shot. Oh, it rattles around off the bucket and it doesn't go. But that's how this first quarter ends. So after one, we have a 10-6 score. Low scoring first quarter, but an exciting one. Stay tuned for the second quarter of action after this short. Coming back out of the break, a 10-6 game. Taunton Tigers getting the ball to start this second quarter here as they get the inbound. And Troy Santos brings it up the floor, run a point for this Taunton Tigers team. Over, he finds Jakari Innocent working up top with Travis Johnson. Now Tyler Carter. Tigers with good ball movement up top. Troy Santos moving to his right side. It's guarded by Chris Elias. That's Lamore Volsey putting it up. No foul called. The shot falls, and it's 2 points for Taunton. Nice little layup for Lamar Voice through the defense. And it's 2 points for Taunton. Soren Lalonde taking the three in the corner, hitting the three. Soren Lalonde connects on the three-point shot, dives into this Taunton lead. Jakari Innocent feeding it back up to Lamar Volsey. Bounce pass over to Tyson Carter. Tyson Carter guarded by Jake Willard. Back up top of the point guard, Troy Santos. Santos driving in, feeds to Johnson. Johnson at the bucket. That one doesn't go. Board's going to Cole Craffey. Craffey coming down with speed. Daniel Casey feeding it back. Cole Craffey, three-pointer, no good. Rebound is loose, and it's Lamar Volsey coming down with it. Lamar Volsey for the Tigers, driving in through the lane. He's going to get fouled by Willard. It's our first stop of play here in the second quarter. It's a fast, about a minute and a half. We finally get a stop as Christian Lamar Volsey is going to the line for 2 shots. First shot good from Volsey. Second shot, no good, and Jake Willard is there to collect the rebound for Oliver Ames. Coming the other way now, Elias feeding it, Soren Lalonde underneath, nobody was on him. And a breakdown in coverage forces a timeout for the Taunton Tigers. So with 6:34, 11-13, Oliver Ames is cutting back into this lead. We'll take a break. Out of the timeout, same look for Oliver Ames. Chris Elias, Soren Lalonde, Ari Spiliakos, Jake Willard, and Jacob Locke. On the other side of the ball, Taunton Tigers have yet to make a change in this game. As they get the ball following the timeout, and it is Jakari Innocent bringing up the court with speed for Taunton. He's bringing it all the way at the bucket, putting up a shot, not going to go, and Jacob Locke with the ball now for Oliver Ames. Bounce pass into Cole Craffey. Comes up with a pass. Looking to swing it in the corner for Soren Lalonde, but he swings that one into the bleachers. And it's a turnover for Oliver Ames. Into Troy Santos. He gets the ball over to Lamar Volsey. Feeds it back to him. He's going to go all the way. He's going to get fouled inside, actually. He's trying to feed that pass over to the corner, trying to find Tyson Carter. But before he did so, I believe it was, who's that on the foul? Chris Elias. Excuse me. Taunton pass comes all the way in up top to Troy Santos. Over to Jakari Innocent, picked up by Jacob Locke. He works back his other way. Feeds it to Travis Johnson inside. Travis trying to get it back out to Santos, and the pass gets picked off by Oliver Ames. Jacob Locke in the corner now. Nice change of possession for Oliver Ames. Cole Craffey driving in, putting it up. Right-handed shot, not enough on it. And Taunton is there to come down with the rebound. Lamar Volsey. Ooh, Jacob Willard with a nice little move to tick that ball away. I don't think Lamar Volsey knew Willard was behind him, but he was there. That shot's not falling for Oliver Ames. Nothing seems to be falling right now for either side. A little bit of messy basketball late in this first half. Ball's on the ground. Speaking of messy basketball, Willard comes away with another steal at the bucket. Lalonde all alone. Good for two, and we get a tie game. So a couple turnovers from each side, but in the end, Oliver Ames comes up with the bucket and ties the game. Excuse me. That's going to be a foul on Jake Willard. Taunton gets the ball into Lamore Volsi. Over to Carter. Carter picked up by Aziev. Now Troy Santos. Santos guarded by Locke. To his right side. Ooh, Locke fouled him. I thought he got his hand in on there, but it's going to come down to a foul. Change of possession here. No points scored. Excuse me, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. Had to step away. But Oliver Ames, Nick Aziev, trying to feed that ball into the corner. He feeds it out of bounds, and it's a turnover. 4:13 on the clock. As we take a little bit of a break, still a low-scoring game in this one. 13-13 as we're halfway through this second quarter. Troy feeds it over to Jakari Innocent at the bucket. Good for two through the contact. Jakari Innocent connects with 2 points for Taunton. Taunton breaking away with a lead. Back and forth here in this second quarter. Jacob Locke in the quarter, guarded by Troy Santos. Drives in, handoff pass to Lalonja. Lalonja at the rim for 2 points. Gets them right back for Oliver Ames. Santos guarded by Locke, brings the ball up the court, feeding it over to Lamore Volsi. Left-handed layup just doesn't fall, and Oliver Ames is there to collect the rebound. Passing it up the court, they get it to Aziev at the bucket, no good. And Taunton has it coming the other way. Fast-paced basketball here in the second. Tyler Carter's there to slow it down, feeding it inside to Santos. Troy Santos is there to collect and then feed it right back out. Newly checked into the game, that's Taunton's first change. Number 22, Morriso, comes into the game. But Oliver Ames with steal and another turnover for Taunton. Throwing Lalonja at the rim once again, 2 points. Back-to-back possession, Soren Lalonja connects and gives Oliver Ames their first lead in a while. Troy Santos up top. Underneath. Now back up top to Tyler Carter. Carter in, throwing up a shot, not going to go. Jacob Locke there to grab the board. Feeding over to Cole Craffey. Craffey underneath. He gets fouled. Shot doesn't fall, but Cole Craffey's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Foul is coming on Alavensky Moriso, number 22. And Cole Craffey will go to the line for the first time tonight. First one is good from Craffey. Oliver Ames jumps out to a 3-point lead here. Second shot from Craffey falls as well. And the lead jumps to 4 for Oliver Ames. About 2.5 to go here in this second quarter. Troy Santos bringing it up from Taunton. Going to take it all the way at the bucket, off the glass. Not going to go. Rebound is up. Ari Spiliakos there to grab it. Quickly now, Oliver Ames the other way. Cole Craffey to Ari Spiliakos, feeding in the court. Soren Lalonja had a little bit of separation. Connects on his three-pointer. That's the second one of the game. Soren Lalonja leads up to 7 for the Tigers. Other way now, Taunton can't get anything to fall. Nick Azieff at the bucket, it's good. String of points and a Taunton timeout. Much needed Taunton timeout as Oliver Ames goes in a string here, breaks this game open, has a 9-point lead. Take a little break for the timeout, we'll be back. Out of the break, we got about minute 55 to go. Oliver Ames on top in this one, 24-15 after a nice string. Breaking them out to a 9-point lead. Taunton with the ball. Tyson Carter brings it up, passes over to Innocent. Now Morisseau, back to Santos up top. Everything outside, now driving in. That one works its way into the corner for Carter. Don't think it was intended, but it works its way there. Morisseau feeding Santos with a bounce pass that looked good, but just didn't fall. I believe they're going to say Cole Crappy stepped out. Oh, couldn't have been. He has the ball. Didn't catch that one. Sorry. Elias into Azieff, taking the three-point shot, not going to go. Rebound, throwing the long. Good job to get his hand on that, but it ends up in the hands of Jakari Innocent. Innocent coming the other way, feeds it to Tyson Carter. Now Troy Santos is picked up by Craffy. Morisseau to Innocent. Still behind the arc from Taunton, about a minute to go in this one. Good defense by Oliver Ames. Taunton doesn't know what to do. Tyson Carter back out to Jakari Innocent. Innocent going to drive in, stops, pulls back out. Lamorvosi travels, and it's a turnover. Not the second quarter that Taunton has hoped for. They lost their lead, not getting a lot of shots to fall. I believe they've only hit on 2 or 3 field goals, but Oliver Ames with the ball now, brings it inside. Lose control of it. It's going to wind up going out of bounds. Going to keep possession. They get the ball into Elias. 3-point shot, no good. Underneath, that is Jaden Graham there to collect the rebound, put up, shot back up, but we had an off-ball foul. Troy Santos brings it up for the Taunton Tigers. Pass over to Jakari Innocent. About a second in between the shot and game clock here. Feeding it over to Tyson Carter in the corner, who drives in, pulls back out. Now back to Santos, back to Carter. He's guarded by Azieff, moves to his right side. Now it's Morisseau. Morisseau trying to spin move in at the bucket. It was a good look to get through the crowd, but just couldn't fall. Now it's Tyson Carter taking the 3-point shot. A bunch of offensive boards for the Taunton Tigers here. That last shot falls. I believe he got it off. And that's how the half ends, 24-17 through 2 quarters of this one. We got good basketball here. It's back and forth. We're going to take a break for halftime, but stay tuned for the second half of action after this.
At ECAT, we're here to keep you connected and involved in the community. On ECAT, you can explore the town with Gail Devins.
Hello, I'm Gail Devins, and welcome to our show, Discover Easton.
Tell your story with Harrison Young on Topic Time.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young on
Learn something new with the Ames Free Library. Relax with the Ron Van Dam Show.
Ron Van Dam Show, that's who I am. I'm Ron Van Dam. Thank you so much.
Check in on the latest in live town meetings.
2022 Select Board meeting, and Happy New Year.
Stay up to date with Oliver Ames High School news and live sports.
Tiger Talk.
Share your thoughts on the community forum.
Welcome to Community Forum.
And listen to some exciting new music. So stay connected with Easton Community Access Television. Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
Easton Community Access TV, or ECAT, is pleased to announce format changes to its website, www.eastoncat.org. Our viewers will now be able to watch online 24/7, 4 channels streaming live the following program areas: public, education, and government, as well as offering high definition or HD. Moreover, when viewers log into the website, they will be greeted by spectacular drone footage depicting beautiful, historic Easton. Furthermore, ECAT's revised content on demand provides shows, meetings, concerts, sports, and more in convenient playlists. The community calendar page gives viewers a listing of community events which ECAT is recording and live streaming for the current month. On this page, viewers can also request coverage of an event which they would like ECAT to film and broadcast. In the New to Easton section, newcomers can find a list of local resources and videos on the history of Easton and on its prestigious historical buildings, as well as tours of local businesses. ECAT has made these changes for easier navigation of its website and for better communication with its viewing audience. Thank you for watching.
Coming back out of the break. We got about 2 quarters to play here. We got a 24-17 game. It was back and forth for a little bit. Oliver Ames went on a little bit of a run, jumped out to a 9-point lead at one point. It's been cut into, it's 24-17. 7-point differential out on the floor. Tigers still only have made one change tonight. Back out there for the Tigers is Troy Santos, Jakari Innocent. It's looking like Travis Johnson, Christian Lamore Volsey, and Tyson Carter for the Oliver Ames Tigers. It is Chris Elias, Cole Craffey, Ari Spiliakos, Nick Azieff, and Soren Lalondra. Soren Lalondra with the ball, pulling up for a mid-range 2 right up the bat. That one doesn't fall. And the Taunton Tigers come down with a rebound. We got a battle of the Tigers here. 2 Tigers teams, pretty evenly matched. Pretty good game so far. That ball with the ball now is Jakari Innocent. Innocent gets stuck, has to work it back up top to Tyson Carter. Now back to Santos. 15 in the shot clock for Taunton. Santos drives in. His layup is going to fall. Gets the points going in this half. Troy Santos at the bucket for Taunton. Elias swinging over to Azieff. Azieff guarded by Carter. He gets a screen to his left side, works through it. Now the ball's on the other side of the court for Elias. Inside to Craffey. Craffey back up top. Lalondra, open look 3. That one's not going to find anything and reach the back wall. Lalondra had been hot. He hit on 2 threes in the first half. Doesn't connect on that one. Troy Santos brings it up for Taunton. Over to Lamore Volsey, now into the corner, Innocent. They're working it back up top. Volsey's guarded by Lalondra, works to his right side, pulls back out, now driving in, going to take it all the way. Bounce pass over to Innocent on the floor. They work it back up top to Johnson, slow things back down. 10 on the shot clock for Taunton. Jakari Innocent driving in. Spiliakos gets his hand on it. Ball is loose on the ground. We get a stop. Taunton Tiger ball is 7 to shoot. They get it in quickly at the baseline underneath. That one gets, gonna call it a foul on Lalondra. And it will send Travis Johnson to the line for 2 shots. Excuse me, 1 shot. That hits. As the shot hit, Taunton has cut into this Oliver Ames lead quickly here in this third quarter. I'm getting my words tied up here. Ari Spiliakos spin moves on Travis Johnson, pass over to Elias underneath on the ground, fighting for it, getting tied up. I think it's going Taunton way. .607 on the clock, not the start. I didn't see it, but there was some trouble on the inbound. I was looking down court. Taunton had a little bit of trouble on the inbound, and it's a turnover. Unfortunate, I didn't see it, but Oliver Ames back with the ball now. Elias gets the ball in. He gets it back in the corner. Now up top, Craffey faking the 3. Working on Santos. Drives in, gets stuck, needs help. Works the ball back up top. Azieff takes the 3, hits the 3. Nick Azieff connects on the 3. And Oliver Ames jumps out to a 5-point lead here. Santos now back up top, feeding to Carter, now to Volsey. Volsey to his left side, feed pass inside, trying to find Johnson, going out of bounds. They're going to call it on Lalondra. That pass was quick through the lane. Johnson was cutting through. A little bit behind him, but a little bit behind everybody. Just kind of hit off Lalondra, goes out of bounds. Tyson Carter up top for Taunton. Moving to his left side, everything staying from beyond. There's 10 to shoot. They get it over to Innocent. Innocent drives in, back out. Volsey driving in. Volsey traveled. An unfortunate possession for the Taunton Tigers as they turn over on the travel. Oliver Ames gets the ball back here. Elias bringing it up. Elias drives to his left side, loses ball, has to go get it. Gets it back, gives it to Lalondra, now Azieff. Aziev guarded by Carter. Spinning around, gets stuck, has to feed it back to Spiliakos. Spiliakos, good defense this possession by the Tigers. Taunton Tigers, excuse me. Cole Craffey spin around for a little mid-range two that he hits on. Cole Craffey makes the possession worth something. Taunton staying with their 7-point lead. Jakari Innocent with the ball for Taunton. Cross-court pass over to Tyson Carter. Carter guarded by Craffey, swings it to his left side, and he finds Volsey. Volsey back up top to Innocent, had to control the pass, gets it over to Johnson on the other side. Johnson's gonna drive in, feed it back out. Carter inside, Johnson back out for a open look three for Tyson Carter in the corner that doesn't hit. Ball's gonna travel out of bounds. It's gonna be Oliver Ames' possession. Elias brings it up for OA. Over to Cole Craffey. Craffey guarded by Santos. Needs help. He gets double teamed. Feeds it over to Spiliakos on the other side of the court. Aziev fakes the pass. Takes the three. No good. Rebound is loose. Craffey's there to collect. It's still loose on the ground, but Jakari Innocent is there. Grabs it for Taunton. He's going to take it all the way to the bucket. And it's going to fall with a block on Ari Spiliakos, which is going to send Jakari Innocent to the line, possibly make this a three-point play. We got a violation and the shot's not going to count. So another misstep for Taunton. Craffey gets the ball into Elias. Elias is getting double teamed on his way up. He has to feed it to Aziev. Aziev back to Elias. The Taunton defense applying a little bit of pressure here on the ball. They get it to Spiliakos. Spiliakos inside, driving in. Open look for Elias at the top. He hits. Chris Elias from beyond the arc connecting on a three-point shot from a nice feed from Ari Spiliakos. Gives the Tigers an 8-point lead. We're going to get a timeout from Taunton. 32-24. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a sec. Out of the break, we got 3:28 to go. Taunton quickly, Jakari Innocent with a three-point shot, not going to go, and Nick Aziev is there to collect the rebound. Coming the other way for OA. Cole Craffey underneath. Shot's not going to go, but we're going to have a block on Travis Johnson, and it's going to send Cole Craffey to the line for two shots. All for Ames with an 8-point lead here late in the third quarter. First one hits from Craffey. Second one hits back rim. Travis Johnson there to collect the rebound for Taunton. Over for Taunton, that pass mishandled by Innocent and flies out of bounds. So another turnover for Taunton. Elias gets it to Craffey. Now over to Lalonde underneath Spiliakos. His pass is going to get blocked by Johnson. And the Taunton Tigers get the ball going the other way. Troy Santos bringing the ball up the court, bringing it all the way in. Fakes, puts it up, not going to go. Elias there to collect. Getting pressed by Santos the way up, feeding to Aziev. Ooh, they're going to say Aziev steps out of bounds. Taunton gets a break there. Daniel Casey checking in the game for Oliver Ames. Taking out Ari Spiliakos. Troy Santos brings it up for Taunton. He's guarded by Casey, driving in with a shoulder, gets stuck, feeds it underneath to Johnson. Johnson all alone for 2 points. Good awareness by Santos to feed that ball to Johnson. Johnson with a little bit of separation underneath the rim. Now quickly, Cole Craffey taking a three-point shot for Oliver Ames. It doesn't go. Rebound is being fought for, but it's Volsi that eventually wins it out for Taunton. Now going the other way, Taunton. Troy Santos, 2 points again at the bucket. 5 points now, the difference here. Taunton's cutting into this lead a little bit. Nick Aziev going to drive all the way in. Feed to Daniel Casey underneath, keeping that pass in, but he loses it to Jakari Innocent. Innocent has it going the other way for Taunton now. Troy Santos taking the mid-range, not going to go. Ellis is there to grab the rebound and slow things down a little bit for Oliver Ames. He gets it stolen by Innocent, and Innocent at the bucket, good for 2 points. A breakdown for this Oliver Ames team, and a well-placed timeout for Coach Oliverville, as we're going to take a break in this one. Taunton's clawed their way back in, 33-30. We got a one-possession game. Oliver Ames with the ball. Jacob Locke, newly into the game, feeds it over to Craffey. Craffey hits on a three-point shot. Much needed for Oliver Ames after the timeout. Taunton now working things the other way. Troy Santos pulling back, trying to hit a three of his own, and he does. It falls. Answers right back to back. Now Taunton pressing, trying to keep this momentum that they have. Oliver Ames having trouble getting the ball to the backcourt, and they can't. Troy Santos is there to get a hand on it. Oh! Jakari Innocent, they're going to say he traveled, and it's a turnover. Morisseau checks back into the game for Taunton. Aziev gets the ball into Jacob Locke, feeds it right back to him. This time Oliver Ames, no problem, get the ball up the court. Soren Lalonde underneath travels. He just got stuck and his foot was underneath him, drags it across the floor, and it's a travel for Soren Lalonde. A three-point game as we're under a minute to play here in this third quarter. Taunton with the ball. Jakari Innocent drives to his left side, now back to Morisseau. Underneath, Innocent trying with a little right-handed underneath the ball. Not going to go. Cole Craffey's there to collect. He gets fouled once he gets the basketball. Craffey gets it into Aziev. He's picked up by Innocent underneath trying to feed that pass to LaLonja. Can't get it to him, just out of his reach, and it sails out of bounds. So a turnover for Oliver Ames. Shot clock has been turned off here. Taunton can play for the last shot of the quarter if they want it. Tyson Carter, guarded by Azieff. At the top of the key to his right side. Handoff pass over to Jakari Innocent. He's picked up by Craffy. Taunton slowing things down. Innocent back out to Carter. Tyson Carter feeds Santos. Troy Santos driving in, putting up a shot. Isn't going to go anywhere. Casey's there to come down with the rebound. Has to put up a shot. He's just going to hold it. And that's how this third quarter ends. So after 3, 36-33, your score. A good one. Stay tuned. Fourth quarter coming. All right, we're back and ready for the fourth quarter of action here. 36-33. Your score as we get going here. Oliver Ames gets the ball to start. Jacob Locke with the ball, picked up by Santos, feeding it over to Casey, loses that one. Getting tipped out of bounds by Jakari Innocent with an aggressive defensive play over on that sideline, getting his hands in on that basketball. Nick Azieff getting the ball into Casey. He hands it right back to him. Azieff drives the other way. Got it by Carter. He feeds it over to Locke. Santos this time gets his hand on the ball, pushes it out of bounds. 20 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Azieff gets the ball into Locke. Locke gets fouled. We call that foul on Santos. And Taunton gets a fresh 35. Azieff gets the ball into Jacob Locke for Oliver Ames. Locke guarded by Santos. Bounce pass inside to LaLonja. Back out to Azieff. Azieff feeds it to Locke. Now in the corner, Daniel Casey. Picked up by Jakari Innocent. He's getting double teamed. Craffy getting stuck in the corner. He steps out of bounds. And it's a turnover. That one was right in front of me. Ref definitely got that call right. Troy Santos bringing it up for Taunton. Feeding to Jakari Innocent. Ball gets stripped by Locke. Locke with the ball now, bringing it up the court for Oliver Ames. Guarded by Innocent. Bounce pass over to Casey. Corner. Azieff. 3. No good. Jakari Innocent comes down with the board for the Taunton Tigers. Innocent. Top of the key. Picked up by Casey. Hands it off to Volsey. Now in the corner, it's Carter back up top. Volsey. 3-point shot. Not going to go. Johnson's there underneath. Morrisow's there to collect the rebound. Put it back up for 2 points. And we get a 1-point game. Azieff and Casey bringing the ball up the court together. Azieff's picked up by Kata. To his left side, he finds Daniel Casey. Daniel Casey needs help. He's getting stripped. Ball's on the ground. Someone help him. He's getting tied up. It's going Taunton way. So turnover for Oliver Ames. Gives the ball back to Taunton in a one-possession game. Spiliakos comes back in after that one, and Casey comes out. Santos, guarded by Locke, driving all the way in, throwing up a shot, not going to go. Spiliakos, good job to get both hands on that basketball, grab the board. Santos trying to jaw the ball away, strips it out, but it goes out of bounds. Full court press by the Tigers, eases up. And now Jacob Locke guarded by Moriso to his right side over to Nick Azieff. Azieff and Locke at the top. Over to Lalonja. Lalonja gets doubled, swinging it cross court, but Carter's there to intercept that one. Carter at the bucket, off the glass. Tyson Carter gives Taunton their first lead in a while. 37-36. Under 6 to go here in this game. Aggressive defense still present by the Taunton Tigers as Oliver Ames is having trouble bringing the ball up the court. Jacob Locke travels. And it's another turnover. And Taunton's getting the ball back. Ball comes into Carter. He's guarded by Craffey. Works it in the corner for Innocent. Back out to Moriso. Pump fake now back to Santos. That pass is intercepted by Craffey. Craffey got a hand on it. Sent it into the backcourt. There's a backcourt violation apparently, even though Craffey tipped that ball into the backcourt. Elias needs help, gets the ball stripped, ends up in the hands of Moriso at the bucket. Troy Santos, another 2 points for Taunton, and Taunton definitely has momentum on their side here in this fourth quarter. Azieff, Spiliakos, Elias, and Lalonja bringing the ball up the court. Lalonja gets stripped on his way up. Ball heads out of bounds. Oliver Ames is going to keep the possession. Nick Azieff gets the ball all the way up top to Craffey. Craffey guarded by Moriso to his left side. Oliver Ames backing up. Elias. Now Azieff. Everything coming from outside from Oliver Ames. Elias got the fake. It's 10 to shoot. Azieff driving in, taking the three, not going to go. And Morris, who's that? Volsey is there to get the board. Volsey quickly underneath now. Another 2 points for Taunton, and Coach Oliverville has to take a timeout. We got 4:26 to go. 41-36, your scores. We take a timeout. Out of the break, same look on both sides. 4:26 to play, 36-41 the score. Taunton's jumped out to a 5-point lead here in this fourth quarter. Oliver Ames, I think, has yet to score here in this quarter. Another turnover. Oop. Oliver Ames is going to keep possession, but it was Jakari Innocent who got his hand in on that ball to knock it away and cause problems. Nick Azieff with the ball. Brings it up to Elias. Elias gets stuck. Spiliakos now spinning through traffic. Finds Aziev in the corner, taking a three-point shot. Not going to go. And Innocent is there to collect the rebound for Taunton. Jakari Innocent now coming the other way with speed. Stops, pulls back out for Tyson Carter at the top. And Taunton's going to slow things down a little bit. Volsi driving in, pulling back out for Carter in the Morriso underneath, actually, with another 2 points for Taunton. And the scoring isn't stopping. Aziev to Elias to Spiliakos. Lalonja at the bucket, gets fouled and the shot falls. So Soren Lalonja with a chance at a three-point play to cut into this lead a little bit. Lalonja at the line tonight is 0 for 4 in his 2 trips. Shot falls from Lalonja, and we get a 4-point game. Comes into Santos. Tigers, Oliver Ames applying a little bit of defensive pressure themselves. Santos brings it up on Aziev, pass to his left side. He finds Volsi. Now it's Innocent. Innocent driving in, pulling back out. Carter, Morriso, and loses the ball. It's on the ground. Dove on loose. Spiliakos has it, and Oliver Ames. Oh, it's loose again. Troy Santos now putting it up for 2. Oliver Ames had possession. Made a dangerous pass, and Taunton got it right back. Cole Craffey now gets the points right back at the other side of things. We get a Taunton timeout. .249 to play, 41-45 as we take a timeout here. Out of the break, Taunton with the ball. Oh, with a long pass trying to find Santos. Santos not able to keep it in. That was a huge pass by Volsi all the way down to the other corner of the court. Just didn't connect with anyone. A questionable play in a 4-point game late in the fourth quarter, especially after a timeout, which means they drew that play up. Questionable to me. Nick Aziev gets it inside to Craffey, taking the 3. It's not going to go, and Volsi is there to come down with a rebound. Volsi bringing the ball up the court for the Tigers. To his left side, handoff pass to Morriso. Now Jakari Innocent. Innocent driving in, gets stuck in the corner. Carter. Now back to Volsi. In, right hand, gets fouled. And Volsi is going to go to the line for 2 shots. This time the foul coming on Elias. Excuse me, it's coming on Lalonja. And it will send Volsi to the line for 2 shots. A costly foul in a 4-point game. But Volsi misses on his first one. Second one from Volsi hits, gets something from the trip. It's a 5-point game, about 2:30 to go in this one. Trying to find Lonja now all alone at the bucket, throwing the Lonja. Nice play from Oliver Ames underneath. It's a one-possession basketball game. Troy Santos for the Taunton Tigers bringing it up on Nick Azieff to his right side. He's going to take it all the way to the bucket, feeding it underneath. Morrisell, ball's loose, ends up in the hands of Jakari Innocent. Innocent works it back out. Other side of the court to Carter, Tyson Carter. Picked up by Nick Azieff. Bounce pass over to Jakari Innocent. Jakari Innocent. Morrisell now, there's 10 to shoot for Taunton. Troy Santos at the top, there's 5. Santos has got to take the shot. Drives in, pulls back out, has to take it. Nothing on it, not a good shot selection. Great defense from Oliver Ames, and a foul coming on Taunton. Jakari Innocent getting called. Elias gets the ball in now to Lalonja. Lalonja in the corner, fakes the 3, and works it back up to Craffey. Craffey driving on Morrisell, gets it back out to Elias. Azieff gets a little bit of separation, works it back the other way. There's 15 on the clock. Nick Azieff guarded by Volsi. Volsi steps up a little bit. They work it over to Craffey. 10 to shoot for the Tigers. Craffey gets a screen from Spiliakos, getting a little bit of separation. Nick Azieff, corner 3, looks good, bounces around, bounces on top of the backboard. And it's out of bounds. Taunton Tigers with the ball. But before we get to that, we're going to get a Taunton timeout. So 1:16 to go, 46-43, a one-possession game. It's a close one. Stay tuned. Out of the break, Taunton with the ball here. They get it in, and Oliver Ames, it's a loose on the ground. Oliver Ames comes away with it. Soren Lalonja with the ball now. Crappy, corner 3, looking to tie. No good. And Volsi is there to get the rebound for the Tigers. He gets tied up. They're going to call a foul. I thought he got tied up on it. They're going to call a foul on Soren Lalonja. Volsi brings it up for the Tigers, hands it off to Santos. Santos guarded by Azieff. Driving in, Jakari Innocent, left-handed shot, not gonna go. Spiliakos is there to collect. Ball is loose, Innocent got his hand on it. Craffey needs help. We're gonna get a timeout, Oliver Ames, much needed timeout. As that ball was loose, looked like we were heading towards a turnover. But Oliverville with the awareness to take a timeout. So another break. 40 on the clock. We got a one-possession game. Oliver Ames has the ball. We got a good one here. break. One possession game, 3 points the difference. 46-43. Oliver Ames with the ball. As Aziev gets it into Elias. Elias quickly to Craffey. Craffey driving in, pulls back out, Spiliakos. Tigers gonna take their time, looking for a shot that they want. Elias in, he's working on Carter, back out. Craffey gets him to jump, takes the three, doesn't go, doesn't get the look he wants. And Oliver Ames has to foul, 18 on the clock, as the shot clock has been turned off. It was a good look from Craffey, faked it, got the jump, got a solid look, great shot, just didn't fall. Would have tied this one. But instead, there's 18 on the clock, and Taunton is not in the bonus yet. Ball is loose, gets jump ball, going Oliver Ames' way. Ball is loose, great awareness to jump on it. And Oliver Ames steals the possession. There's 16 on the clock. And Oliver Ames with the ball, Aziev underneath to get it in. Aziev gets the ball in. Alonja is 14. Oliver Ames play for a three-pointer to tie it. They don't have time. They got to get a good shot. Craffey loses the ball out of bounds, but it's going to stay Oliver Ames' way. There's 5 for a shot. 3 points the difference. Oliver Ames has 1 shot to tie it. They're going to feed the ball in, presumably to Cole Craffey. They're going to get a timeout as soon as the ball comes in, and Coach Oliver Ville is going to game plan. 5 seconds to go. 3 points, the difference. Oliver Ames has 1 shot to tie it. We'll be back after the break.
Shouldn't even have this. Like, this is worth it. Like, this team's actually good. This makes sense. But, like, the last couple games we had, teams are bad. It's not good. Like, can't go to the back. It's a good team. They didn't get the
Getting going here, Oliver Ames, 4 on the clock, just drew up their last shot for this play. Got to keep their composure, and hopefully they get a good shot, and hopefully they get it to fall to tie this game. 5 on the clock, Elias gets it into Aziev. Aziev, guarded by Santos, gets fouled immediately. 3 to go. If Taunton just continues to foul Oliver Ames and not let a shot happen. Oh, Aziev got the shot off. Doesn't fall. And that's how this one ends. So the final here, a great game tonight, 46-43, Taunton on top in the end in this one. But a hard-fought game on both sides. It was back and forth. A couple of strings on both sides gave either team the lead. And it came down to the final shot, the final second. So a great one here from Oliver Ames. Thank you for watching. This has been Jack Ryan from Easton Community Access Television.
Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton & Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.